Peace. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Namaste. Hotep. All the greetings of love. Darkest minds of the light. I am Napasha Da. And I thought that it'd be great for me to do a drive and talk or drive and rant. I was thinking about addressing my core audience, the people who support me and who have been with me since day one, come onto my channel and just let them know. Oh my God, please. Is why. Every time, y'all. Every time. It's not true. Actually, I get calls when I'm on my phone. That's the only problem. Can you still hear me okay? Peace, Rock City boy eyes. Yeah, so I just want to say, listen, don't worry. Everything's fine with. I want to let everybody know it's no different. There are certain people, I just want to remind you, there are people who can't do anything. All right. There are people that can't do anything, so they hate those of us who are doing something. There are people who cannot do anything, so they hate those of us who are doing something. There are people who are don't like their lives, they don't like themselves, and they found social media to be a place where they can find people who they resent me because I love myself and I love the people around me and I'm real and I don't put off this facade of, oh, I'm so perfect, but then I do say, hey, you can be perfect for yourself. That's confusing to them. And then there's a lot of toxic people who get on social media and they look for people to target. So I'm so glad whoever that was calling me. Thank you for stopping because I was like messing up my flow. So yeah, don't worry about me. All the stuff you see about me all the time. Every blue moon I address it with I drop a bomb and tell the truth, and it bothers them. They these people who troll me and hate me for no reason and are jealous, extremely sick, toxic, jealous. These are the people who they have been abused in life. They have been neglected in life. And so they come to social media and they get together and find somebody who they say, oh, that person's confident, that person is loved, that person is doing everything that person wants to do for that person's self to make that person better. Let me let me attack that person. Let me attack Napa. Let's try to tear her down. Why is she so happy? Why does she keep bouncing back? Why does Sonnetter keep bouncing back? We hate them. Why won't they just die? Because I I, I love life. I love people. I love myself. I love my loved ones. So I'm not going to die, but they will continue to try. They're jealous and bitter. And what you hear is, oh, she's bringing this down and she's bringing that down, but they're the ones trying to tear something down. They're the ones tearing things down or trying to. So don't worry about me. I'm Napasha Da. No matter what they do. First I was what is it? No, oh, they're back to calling me a whore. First, I was a whore and I had all kinds of BBLs and, oh, I just look good because it's fake. Now, oh, she's so ugly because one woman came in and followed me around at my mom's and then decided to do a deep fake AI of me. So she wants me to be ugly because she's jealous that her boyfriend was once my boy. So I'm just letting people know, don't listen to any of this bullshit. Please don't. Don't listen to any of this bullshit. Don't trust these people. Look at them. Look at who they really are. Look at who the messenger is. Look at them. And just say, okay, Nepal, keep teaching. Keep being yourself. Keep being happy. Keep making people laugh. Keep making people feel good about themselves. Just don't worry about me. All the videos that are being done, people coming out of the woodwork, people who always hated the HOK, but just still loved to use the HOK. People coming out of the woodwork talking about me. Just say, oh, she'll be okay. Don't worry. All these videos about, oh, Nepal's trying to tear it down. I think she's trying to sabotage it. You know, it's like clockwork, y'all. You know that. It's like clockwork. One minute I have HIV from Sonnetter and we're both pedophiles. And now that they see the HOK didn't die, oh, Nepal's tearing it down. How many videos have they done on Sonnetter and me trying to tear us down? A good 1,000, and that's illegal. But these people are criminals, by the way. I forgot to add that part. We have to change the community to where it's not a big deal to be an ex-con and continue to do criminal behavior. Let me say that again. We have to change the vibe in this community where it's okay to be an ex-con and not to just continue doing criminal behavior. Okay? Anybody out there who's saying Nepal's doing this and that, you're the problem. So I just want to quickly come to my people and say, don't worry. But damn, somebody was blowing me up. Two people were blowing me up once I got in here. I seem, you know what it's like. Peace, Zion. Um, yeah. Oh, peace, Lady Care. I'm not going anywhere. And even if you don't see me doing certain things, I'm always in the background doing something. But y'all know you're gonna see me. I'm really talking to people on my channel, though. I got to do my channel more. Yeah, don't worry about it. I think all you guys know, it's just haters and slanderers and gang stalkers. But take a look at how long they've been following me and and hating and jealous. I'm still going to be beautiful. Still going to flaunt my shit, flaunt my stuff, because I know it makes them mad, y'all. Ladies, turn on your cameras like my sister Janet does. I think we talked about that. Show yourself. That makes them angry. Be you, be human, but also be the goddess. They hate that. They hate it. They hate it. I love it. Think about it. My name, they use my name in their title and they get views. Why? Do you think most of those people who are watching them because of them? No. They want to see what you're saying about Nepal. They want to see. Is Nepal ugly? I want to see if she's ugly. Is Nepal tearing down the HOK? Is she really dumb? How many rots has she had in life? I want to know. Oh, we don't really care about you, so you're saying it. Because let them not talk about me. They'll get 2 views, 3 views. Nobody wants to hear you teach, but guess what? They want to hear me teach. They want to hear me teach. And am I bragging? No. They want to hear me teach because I have something to teach. They want to hear me teach. They want to hear Prophetess Keys teach. They want to hear Sister Moshe Yad teach. They want to hear Lady Kier teach. They want to hear what Janet has to say. They're interested in what Empress Janet has to say. Should I keep going? They want to hear what Jaja Ali says. They don't want to hear these other people, these women who talk about me and drag me and talk about me and lie on me. They don't care what you say. You're not interesting until you talk about Nepal. Now, I'm so happy that these other women I named are not being attacked like me. But don't worry. I'm not saying don't worry. Let me take that back. But be very careful, I should say. You start stepping into the area that they don't like and start talking about what they don't like and getting a lot of attention, they will come for you too. That's what they do. They never work on themselves, y'all. Now I'm going to start cooking. They never work on themselves. They don't spend 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024 working on themselves. They don't try to lose. Neil X doesn't try to lose weight. And I'm not making fun of being overweight because anybody can gain. I gained weight. But I'm saying, why would you talk about my booty for 4 years, Neil? I'm giving you some clout. You can do 50 videos now, even though you've already been doing 50. You can do something and use my voice, saying your name. I know you love it. Why would you talk about my booty for all this time, all these years? And yo shit still not being paid attention to. I don't understand that. And I don't want to hear about how I love myself like this. It's unhealthy. Now, again, my sisters, y'all know if you're struggling with weight, I love you. But my point is, you're not talking about anybody for 4 years, check. You're not talking about anybody else's body because you're like, I'm worried about my own shit. Right? Yeah, exactly. I'm not looking at the chat anymore. You know what I mean? You're not worried about anybody else's face or hair or coochie. See, that's why we're winners, ladies and gentlemen. We don't sit and think about other people in a negative way. I'm not talking about adoring them. Like, damn, I think that person's great. We don't do that. That's not healthy. That's unstable. That's dysfunctional. So I just wanted to let the people out there who love me know I'm not going anywhere. These people, they're just who they are. And I bring them up. I might address them like I blasted them. That video hurt some feelings. Okay? It did. And so I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't have to keep on doing that. They're like, "Oh, you better not. Let me see you do it." Why would I do it again? I said what I said. That's all. Now, people go on about your business. Stop worrying about me. Stop talking about me, but can't. You can't stop talking about me. And that's your role, your place. You're a vessel fitted for destruction. You're made to be on the outside. You're not for any big platform. I'm talking to you, Chris. You do what you do. Keep on talking about me, calling me a whore. Join up with those who like to call me a whore and play with my pictures, and I will keep being cute, and I'll keep on teaching, and I'll keep on being with the king of consciousness as a wife. You keep on playing with me, and I'll keep on playing with him. Check. All right. So anyway, and I don't mean them literally playing with me like I play with him, but y'all get what I'm saying. Oh, now let me look in the chat at my people. Peace, Sherlyn. Hey, you beauty. Oh, there was a wait. Were you all responding to these scumbags? Oh, no, baby, I'm not. I'm not. Don't worry. You just came on my channel yesterday and said you are going to listen. You know what, Sonetter? You actually are the one tearing your own stuff down, baby. Okay? Because you give them content. You're the king of consciousness. That little bit that you said, it doesn't, I know you're not, it's not a big deal, but for them, they're going to say, oh, see, she don't listen to him. Y'all think that I'm a robot? Okay? I am Nepal Shada. I was Nepal Shada when I came into the HOK. I do commentary. I'm addressing my channel, who I haven't addressed for a while, but that's okay. I mean, Sonetter, he has a voice. He doesn't want me to say what I'm saying. Why even talk about this shit? Because he's worried. He's concerned. He'll be okay. But what's funny is us having this little exchange, him putting that in the chat, it's going to give them like everybody listen. Who's you got to see the game. He makes that comment So they're going to push the narrative. She doesn't listen to her husband. Because I went live and I started talking to my audience to say, don't worry about me. I have my people, some of my day ones contacting me in emails saying, are you good? I can address my people. So when I said I'm not doing it anymore, husband, since you said you don't like to do things publicly, but baby, let me tell you, I'm not doing it anymore. But I'm saying I'm not going to roast them anymore. But I can talk to my people, dear. Like you were talking to your people yesterday about it. Remember, you weren't going in on anybody, but you talked to your people. See, we gotta say everything very clearly to diffuse these activated drones. These people like who've been following him and not caring anything about him. I'm talking about some of the audience members who are doing videos on me talking about she's tearing down the HOK. You have gone to the ops channel when he was being accused of being a pedophile and sat there and said, yeah, he's a pedophile. So how am I tearing anything down? So Sonetter, you don't have to be in my chat talking about I thought you weren't going to do it, baby. I'm not doing it. I'm addressing my people, though, letting them know I'm going to be okay. And I'm going to keep addressing my people. I'm going to keep letting them know I'm okay. And I'm going to let them know, don't worry about these people. I'm going to keep being me. All right? So, peace. Let me see. Nothing happened, honey. I'm just addressing people, letting them know, don't worry about these videos. They don't like strong women. Thank you, beautiful Sherilyn. Yes, thank you. She said it. You see who's on the screen? This beautiful woman who's very intelligent. They hate her. They hate you, Sherilyn. They don't like you. How dare you be beautiful and smart? So I said what I said. I'm glad I addressed my audience. Sonetter, I know that it bothers them. Oh, she's not a she told her and then she didn't listen. I said I'm not going to do videos on them anymore. But am I going to talk? Baby, I'm gonna let my people know. Don't worry about these things. Don't worry about them. Let's keep going. Just like you did yesterday. Don't worry about these videos that they're doing on me, my friends. Don't worry about these videos that all of them get to. You notice they all get together even though they hate each other and they share videos. Don't worry. I'm going to be okay no matter what. I'm Nepal Shada. I'm going to be fine. Now, they can pray for my downfall, but I pray to the Most High. I go to the unfathomable God, the almighty power, the one that is over every God, every single God. Okay? Anyway, peace to everybody. I'm going to go ahead and finish my day, but she is beautiful. See? That's right. And by the way, for me, Janet, let them know. Peace to Hootie. You know I love you. It's my day one. And yeah, and I love how you spoke up for me, Tahuti. You hit that panel and you let that fake stalker know. No, that's my sister. And yes, Tahuti, you are my friend. In real life. They don't know. These people don't know. They'll know. Cause to them, I really am like a celebrity, like a god to them, a god that they hate. You know how they hate God? So they hate me. And Janet, you're my real friend she's my real friend in real life too. Janet, you already know. We believe in the Most High. Why do you think we're protected? Things happen to everybody. Everybody. And my condolences go out to Apostle. Sometimes, too, I want to talk about my husband. Sometimes Sonetter thinks that if he just lets them continue to talk about him and call him names and ignore every single accusation, that it'll go away. No, these are sick people. They're like cancer and herpes. They don't go away. You gotta zap them. You gotta chemotherapy their asses. And then you gotta make sure they don't come back. And when you see a little bit come back, you gotta get some radiation on them. Yeah, so I figured that out. You can't just sit back and let everything go. Some things you gotta address and let your people, because you gotta let your people know. You gotta let your people who love you know I'm all right. Yes, thank you. These are my friends. These are the people who love me. These are my supporters. I'm not gonna just sit quiet while they worry, wringing their hands. Damn, is she okay? God damn, what's that picture? Who is that? That don't look like Nepal. Damn, what's happened? Did she fall off? Did she turn into the creature of the Black Lagoon? Oh my God, is she really having sex with all these guys now? No, those are all lies, family. I'm still here. I hope you enjoyed the Tahuti. The Tahuti. Tahuti, did you see the Jabari debate that I did? Shout out to Jabari. They said all the good people are driven from, all the good teachers are driven from the HOK. No, they're not. They're right where they belong. The shitbags are gone. The losers. Oh, they have audience members. And what did you ever think that you? This is the crazy part. This man who actually hit the panel and tried to drag Sonetter with Ma'at forever when they were calling Sonetter a pedophile. This dude is going to get up there and say, Nepal, you said this and this about these people. Did you ever think about that they have an audience? Nigga, did they ever think that I have an audience that loves me? Dumb. Okay, so I said, why don't you hey, come get it. Come on, slop the hogs. Not my family, but like I'm talking about them coming to get some of the information that I'm saying and play it. They're going to. These 32 people you see, that's them screen recording. Oh, I got to do something on Nepal. I only got 4 views yesterday when I was trying to talk about people leaving Christianity. Let me do a video on Nepal and get, maybe 9,000 views in 2 days. You're welcome. Here, let me blow you all a kiss. Hope you have a great day. We have some debates coming up. I'm going to start doing, I want y'all to go to my Last Laugh channel. I'm going to start doing more comedy. And my comedy doesn't even have to concern any of these people on the internet. I think I'm just going to start maybe going over some celebrity stuff, real celebrities, not me. I mean, celebrities, and just having a good laugh. I love to make you guys laugh. Hey, Janet, and I haven't forgotten about our thing. It's just that I have to get things together. But I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you after I get off this live, and I have some things to do. Anyway, I hope you all have a beautiful day, and even the ones who hate me, I don't really, you know what I mean. I'm not even hoping bad things for them. I'm not. I want them to feel what they give to other people so maybe they can relate and never do it again. So when they stalk and lie and slander and gang stalk because they're hurt, I want them to experience that maybe even more than I experience it. That's what I want. But I don't want anybody to have a bad life or to unalive like they want for me. I just want people to, you know, learn how to reciprocate and how to understand when you put something out there, it comes right back to you. There's a song by the Pixies. It's called this. I forgot what it's called. It's called the line is "This monkey's going to heaven," and that might be the title. And he says the line is, ladies, what does he say? Oh, he says, we'll all take turns. Yes. He says, and if the ground's not cold, then we are all going to burn. Then we're all going to burn. We'll all take turns. I'll get mine too. You see that? So everybody gets what they deserve. Even the prophets. Get it? So be careful what you do to people and how you treat people. You know, I'm always going to have these crazy people hating me, but I want to. Hi, there's my sweetheart. You don't have a wrench, Mrs. Graham? That's weird. How come you don't have one? That would be fire because you're low key a comedian. I love you too. I love you too. I got. Why don't you have a wrench though? That's wild. I got to go home and do that because I'm on my phone. I don't think I can give you a wrench on my phone. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I can't. How weird. Uh, mm. Let me see if I can go into YouTube and do it right now while I'm still live. But anyway, thank you. I love how to stand up for yourself. I love how you stand up for yourself. Wow, you're very. Listen, I haven't seen you in the past, but Sherlyn, thank you so much for showing me love. You notice the beautiful women come and give me love, y'all. I just want to point that out. All my beautiful sisters, Mrs. Graham, Sherlyn, Lady Kier, Janet, Latoya Maat, Latikia, Benita. Oh my God, who am I forgetting? Sister Wise. I have all the beauties coming. See, I'm not worried. And by the way, some people, you know, those women who like to have um, friends who just maybe are not as attractive. I don't like that. I like to surround myself with women with confidence because confidence is beauty first is taking care of yourself, no matter what your size is, no matter your age, ladies, taking care of yourself. If you don't like something about yourself and it really bothers you, you work on changing it from the outside, but then you say, wait, something's going on with me on the inside. Why don't I like it? I'm going to work on my inside as well. Beauty matches from inside out. Beauty is like, you know how we talk about duality and spirit, like worship, and, you know, we talk about God. Well, beauty is like a microcosm. The concept is like a microcosm of the macrocosm of God. You can't just have the outside beauty and not have the inside beauty. And some people might say, oh, that's goodness and being sweet like Mother Teresa. Not exactly. It also is being sound in the mind, being intelligent. Intelligent people don't try to hurt other people. I'm not talking about psychopaths that have a high level of critical thinking, and but they use it in a sick way. I'm not talking about the geniuses that kill. I'm talking about balance of mind, intelligence, where you say, well, if I hurt this person, then for no reason, then why wouldn't somebody hurt me for no reason? That's intelligence. And that can also translate into being loving. I'm breaking it down in a different way, not just being very, sensational, like you got to love and God, and you got to look at it in an intelligent way. Typically, intelligent people are also physically attractive. Now, you might say, I don't know about that. There's some ugly genius men out there. Not really. I said men because genius women are always beautiful. Okay, I know that was biased. But my point is typically beauty is balanced. It's not just physical. Not typically, definitely. Beauty is balanced. It's not just physical. It starts from inside. It starts from inside. And you know what's crazy? Everybody does. Not a person who has always felt beautiful unless you're delusional and something's wrong with you. Like a lot of people, you're like, I don't feel so beautiful today. And it's really not your outside, it's something that's going on internally. I forgot her name. I want y'all to help me out. Peace, no saint. There's my brother. See, I miss you guys. I like coming to my channel. I thought about all of you and more. Te amo mucho, Empress Janet. Because, I thought, let me talk to my people. Like, what can they possibly be thinking with all this stuff that's, yet another wave? No, Saint, you know what's going on. You've been there since day one, Tahuti, Mrs. Graham. But What did Jesus say on when he was carrying the cross? Whether or not you believe he's real, I'm talking about in the story, he was carrying the cross, and the women were walking behind him, wailing and crying. And he turned to console them. He said, "Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Just worry about yourselves and your children, because there's hard times coming." So I'm telling y'all, thank you. I love you so much, but don't worry about me. Be careful of these types of people. It's a vibe. It's a spirit. It's not just them on the internet. There are people all around. It's increasing. It's increasing. But we have each other, and I know some of you are atheists, like my brother No Saint, but you have something that you lean on. And I'm not saying a person. Maybe you say you go to yourself and you strengthen. You have to have a core. For me, I cannot go without having the Most High. And who the world calls Jesus, Yahweh, but for the Most High first, and actually only, and then all the rest is added on, like the Messiah, and then the Holy Spirit, who is the mother to me, and then the spirit realm, all the host of heaven, like the angels and the family members who people call ancestors. That all comes under the umbrella of the Most High. But I was saying about beauty, when I said it's like looking how we look at the duality, you have to have the inner beauty and the outer beauty, but the inner beauty makes the outer beauty. Scripture says the wickedness of a woman shows up on her face. Okay? We got to watch out for that ugly resting face too, by the way, ladies. But that's not what it means. It's saying they're saying a woman, and they say woman, but it's really men and women. But in the Bible, with that type of literature, a woman was known. It was just known. Okay, that's the epitome of beauty. And that's today, but it's been defiled and corrupted. Like now women are objectified sexually, and women objectify themselves, and they objectify women. And when I say objectify, I don't mean showing cleavage. I mean, oh, my PUSSY, come on, I got the best PUS. Like always saying that about yourself and women, that's objectifying a woman. Because what you're doing is saying, focus on that, focus on this, focus on that only. Don't focus on me being the representation of life. Don't focus on me being the representation of life, literally. Like in the beginning, when civilizations were being just built, when there weren't all kinds of civilizations everywhere, when people were just hunters and gatherers, a woman was the epitome of life. Like, I need one of those because I got to make a family. I got to reproduce. The males, right? So that's why in the scripture it says a woman's face, the wickedness shows up on her face, because that's what they're saying. Like, this is the epitome of what looks good, what is beautiful. And if you're not good inside, meaning if you sit around all day just hating people, just hating, I don't have to newsflash. No Saint, Tahuti, Sherlin, Mrs. Graham, Empress Janet, Rock City Boy, Tahuti. I said Tahuti twice. They don't have to agree with me. They don't even have to like what I say. Guess what? They can even not like what I say. And I'm sure that's happened in the past with a few of these people I've mentioned, if not all. They can even get upset over something that I say. That's natural, because how they're wired, how they think is how they think and conceptualize things. And if they're listening to me, some things I say might rub them the wrong way. That doesn't give them the right to try to destroy me. You understand? We're dealing with people who haven't developed enough mentally. They haven't gone through all those stages of development. Shout out to Piaget. Every single day I will always bring up, if I could, Piaget. with secure attachment research and his theory. And shout out to Dr. Joy Degree. I will always bring those two up. Those are my two favorites. Those are my two. Those are my beds. When I can't get any rest and I don't understand why, Piaget and Dr. Joy Degree, they make everything clear. like when I go to the scriptures, even I'm like, oh, now it makes sense. I'm not gonna hold you, as my sister Janet taught me to say. I have the Bible, Piaget, and Dr. Joy Degree. Those three. I got it. I can survive. Just give me those. If you need me to understand what's going on with people, just give me those three books and those, those writings. I'm good. So these people haven't gone through all the developmental stages that are spoken about about when we hear Piaget talk about secure attachment. And because they haven't, they really believe in a infantile way that because I don't like what you say, I want you to die. I want to destroy your life, and I have the right. And the scary part is a lot of Black people, our people, I'm saying Blacks, there's not a lot of Latinos in this community, so I got to say Black. A lot of Black people in this community, I should say, on social media in this community. I want to be specific. I'm not saying all Black people, but a lot of Black people in this community act like infants. They only are moving from they're functioning on the lowest part of the developmental stage. They're barely out of sensory motor stage. They're like, I didn't like what you say. I'm going to spend 5 years trying to make sure your life is destroyed. That's what they do. Am I wrong? They've never met me. They say, well, you said something about me. You know that's a lie, y'all. Y'all know it's a lie. I wouldn't have ever seen these people. They came to me. They didn't like what I said. Then they went on the internet and started talking about me forever. That's what they do because they're not developed. So I named all the people in the chat. I said, there may have been times when they didn't like what I said, but you know what the intelligence did, and their higher development, they waited. I'm going to use No Saint, actually. He's a great example. I hear women say that. I find it gross, to be honest. Yeah, about the body part. Yeah. So I'm going to use my brother No Saint. He's a great example. He used to be in the chat, and he might be in the chat again saying, I don't agree. But he used to be in the chat when I first came to the HOK, and he was like, oh, what are you talking about? That's not true, or stuff like that, And so meaning he was adversarial to what I was saying, but he gave himself an opportunity to, in his higher developmental state, in his intelligence, and that's not just him. It's also my sister, one of my dearest sisters, Benita Sutton. Benita used to be in the chat like, oh, I don't, just saying whatever the topic was. She wasn't trolling. Let me see what this sister said. I loved how you went in on the Holy Ghost about the Holy Spirit being the mother. Yes, thank you, Charlene. Oh, so you've been around for a while. Thank you for dropping out of the clouds and being vocal. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a wrench, actually, because once I get out of this rant. And Mrs. Graham, I got to remember. But what I'm saying is, he gave himself a chance to say, oh, okay, I see who she is. He hit some panels, not just him. Benita, I love her. She's like family to me. Tahuti doesn't believe in the Bible, but he's one of my dearest, very, very day one supporters. And he's a loving person. And he loves Sonetter too. All of the people I mentioned love Sonetter as well. So these people try to say, well, y'all don't know she's evil, she's this, she's alive, she's good, she's Satan. No, it doesn't work that way. You're going to go through life and you're not going to love everybody. You're not going to even like everybody. I'm talking to these mentally ill, toxic people. But you're trying to convince people that I'm the devil, that Sonetter's the devil, he's Satan, that we're doing this and that. No, there's something wrong with you because you don't, that tells us that you don't interact with people correctly. As long as somebody's not trying to harm you, you don't try to harm them. You don't start lying on people, calling them, saying they have terminal illnesses, which AIDS isn't a joke. Neither is being a PEDO. But they use that to try to destroy people's reputation and people's lives because they are not developed. They're underdeveloped. Their development stopped maybe possibly because of malnourishment, neglect, abuse, or all of the above. And I'm sorry to hear that. But now you're a vessel fitted for destruction, like Polite. The same thing happened to him. So we got to take care of the children, really take care of the children. Not pretend that we don't, that we like don't pretend that you want to take care of the children and all you do is attack people, adults, and lie on them. Go do something for children. Work at women's, the women's shelters have children there, duh. You know, all the domestic violence programs, you can go do something. You can volunteer because there are children in those situations. All of those places. Go do something like that. Shout out to Angie Stanton, by the way. I really got to get in touch with her. I've been wanting to get back in touch with her. We had her on back in 2020. We have to start having more conversations about the state of women in the country and the agenda, the exploitation of women and the vulnerable. The exploitation of women, meaning I'm talking about abortions and, discrimination. Well, that's what they're doing in this community. They're exploiting PDF files, like the pedo situations. They're exploiting all kinds of situations, all with the agenda just to destroy one person, really. I'm actually just catching shrapnel, but I have a voice, so I'm not just, I'm not just a first lady, smiling and waving. I actually have a voice, and that bothers them. They don't want me to have a voice. So anyway, y'all, you remember that? All right. So I just want to let you know I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to, like I said to Sonetta, I'm not going to talk about them. I don't have to. I mean, I'm talking about the situation with them, but doing streams on them, I don't have to do that. I could mention them. They mention me. They do streams on me, right? It's weird. That shows the mental illness, family. They do streams for years on me and change my pictures and use my audio and lie, twisting where all they do is lie because that's what they had to do as children to survive, to avoid being abused, to try to get, extra food or not get beaten. They had to learn how to lie. And I'm not making fun of that. So now they are manipulative, toxic, psychopathic, sociopathic, pathological liars. And then they project that on, no, Napaz. See, that's Napaz. She's a pathological liar. So I'm still waiting for you to show me where I lied. You liar. You lied. And their lies come out. Like I said, just sit back and wait. You'll see the lie. You'll see I didn't lie. Like, damn, Nepal didn't lie about that. That was true. So What they do is they wait for us to die. We won't die. Even Kevin Samuels, did you see how they celebrated when that man's physical body transitioned, expired and his soul transitioned? That man is still alive. He's still alive. His talking points are immortal. And rest in power to Kevin. He wasn't my friend, but he was somebody, was an acquaintance I had spoken to a few times. Uh, had a couple conversations with Kevin, and he shared his thoughts. Some there's few times we didn't agree, but Kevin was very kind to me. He wasn't kind like Gandhi, but he was a kind man. And guess what Kevin Samuel said? Nepal's a very beautiful woman. I should go find that. Yeah, baby. Shout out to Kevin giving me my flowers and giving me my stamp of approval. I gotta go find that. You know it's gonna make them mad. They're gonna punch the air. Well, Kevin, that was back when. No, no, stop. Shout out to my brother Obsidian and O'Shea. Shout out to my brothers. My brother Black Ram. See, some of them say, "Oh, you're a feminist, Nepal." I'm not a feminist. I know that male should lead, but I'm not a doormat. I'm not a buffet. I'm not a toilet. And I don't have a remote control. Check. I don't have a remote control, baby. I'm your woman. I am a woman. I'm the mother. I hand the power over to my man. That's what God said. The Most High said in the Bible, you will follow your husband. Because husbands come out of wives, meaning not my husband came out of me, but my husband came out of somebody's wife. Check. I came out of somebody's wife. I came out of a mother. I came out of a woman. She's the one who decided who I will be. All of these toxic people, their God, their first physical God was their mother. Physical. She controlled their life. She made them what they are. She wasn't a good God. I'm not bashing her. Women who don't take care of their children, they're not good. It doesn't make them evil, but they're not good. And the cycle it's because they were not treated right. And then somebody has to break the cycle. And that goes for all of us. Somebody has to break the cycle. Okay, listen. I thought my parents were right, but they are batshit crazy. I need some therapy. That's not exclusive to just one person. Okay, I'm going to say probably all humankind. But there's different ACEs, different levels of ACEs. And sadly, in our community, in the Black community, ACEs are higher. ACEs are higher. ACEs transcend all types of socioeconomic lines, but ACEs, so anyone who's alive experiences adverse childhood experience. That was redundant. They have adverse childhood experiences. It's just people who are the progeny of slaves, they have higher adverse childhood experiences. Go read Dr. Joy Degree, get some of her work. It's fascinating. I love you, Tootie. I know. I got to get in touch with you. I love you, No Saint. And No Saint, I keep saying it. You have to do something with me, a show. I know you said you were doing your podcast, and I don't know if you still do. You always tell me, go look at your channel, and then I say I will, and then I get sad. Like even right now, I'm supposed to be working. Oh, yes, I do work, family. I mean, isn't that madness? You don't work. You don't have a job. We found you out. First off, a lot of people don't work. There's some unemployment issues. So that's not like we got her. But I do work. I mean, even if you say I don't work in my life, which I do, You see me working every day with my husband. Dum-dums. The madness. We found out that she's homeless. I'm not homeless. But if I was, how is that? You get what I'm saying? How is that an expose? Do better. And you know, the cold part is, family, these people are experiencing what they're saying is happening to me. These people have diseases. These people are homeless. And Sister Nandy, these people have a serious sociopathic issues. So don't be fooled by all the lies and all the videos. And really, to be honest, don't click on them. I'm not telling you what to do, but for me, if I love you, I love Tahuti, I'm not going to click on a video and sit and listen for hours of somebody just lie on him. Oh, Tahuti, I saw him, he was eating rat. I saw him catch some rats. He was sitting outside the convenience store and there was this rat trap, the box. Yeah, he went and picked it up and then he didn't know I was watching, but I was filming. Here he is, y'all. Then they show a deep fake of Tootie carrying one of those big black boxes. Oh shit, it's true. Tootie, please tell me. And then they show him reaching, pulling a big rat out of it and looking around and then starting to chomp on it. Oh my God, Tootie eats rats. I really loved him. Anyway, I just want to say peace, everybody. Peace and love. Have a good day. I'm going to go do the wrenches right now. And then I'm going to end this. Peace.